Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video on the channel. And in today's video, late night upload, we are going to be talking about how you guys can make coins every day during the freeze promo. It's a really easy strategy to do, and it doesn't even have to be just for freeze. You can literally do this for any kind of content that drops. And essentially what we're going to be doing is taking a look at SBCs. Now, if you've been watching the channel since the start of FIFA 21, we actually talked about this earlier in October. But what we're essentially doing is we're waiting for SBCs to drop, and what we want to do is we want to snipe players that are in the SBC requirements. Now, it sounds simple enough, but it's really simple to do. It's just a matter of finding those filters. I will show you guys how to find them. And then I'll give you some examples. But like I said, this works. This is something I do all the time. Now, it's a lower budget method, and it's really good because the current state of the market right now, obviously, is it's not doing too hot. It's pretty stale. It's pretty boring. Unless you're icon trading or doing low budget, it's hard to make coins. So this is a good low budget method to do. So we'll start off with a few SBCs. Today, we obviously got Wan-Bissaka. Now, Wan-Bissaka is not the greatest example because Wan-Bissaka is terrible value. The card is ridiculously expensive. But, with that being said, he could work if he was more in demand. I feel like a lot of people avoided doing this one. But Gaia is one that I liked. I thought he was a really decent card. I thought, a good amount of people did him. And I'm also going to use Marquinhos as an example too. Gaia, only 66k, so I thought he was good. So what you can do is you can go to Footbin, look at these, and you guys want to pull up the selections, or the solutions, not selections, the team solutions, and you want to see guys who are commonly involved in this. Now, I'm only going to look at Gaia here because when Gaia did drop, he actually dropped along with that base icon SBC pack that dropped, so that caused fodder to go up a little bit. But Gaia, for example, he actually went up a decent amount. I believe it was yesterday, yeah. Or no, it might be Monday now because it is Wednesday. But as you can see, this is when the SBC drops. It's right about here. And you can see that his card actually ends up going to about 2.5k from 2k. So what people don't know and don't understand is that this card is going up. What you can do with a card that's still in packs like this is you can look to snipe him for 2k or under and then instantly sell him at 2.5k. Now, this works for literally any SBC. I used to do this all the time last year. Really easy strategy to do. Take a look at the base icon pack, for example. We'll look at that one next after Marquinhos. But with that coming out, some of the high rated fodder jumped up like 5-6k. We'll take a look at it. But 5 or 6k, and then you're able to snipe because people just don't realize the price has changed. Now, taking a look at Marquinhos here, this is a really nice card. And, a lot of demand to do this card. So we can take a look at, and I noticed this goes better with some of the higher rated cards that are in solution. So let's take a look at Handanovic, for example. Now, we do have to find his graph from Monday it's hard to look with Marquinhos because he is actually a little inflated due to this. This was obviously the base icon pack SBC coming in. But I believe this was Marquinhos coming in. And as you can see, he goes up like 2k. Now, Handanovic is probably not the best. This was his average price of the day. It's probably not the best example because Marquinhos came out so long ago. I can't look at the hourly graph. But I can tell you this card on Xbox went up to like 36, 37k from 32k. You'd be able to snipe him at like 32k or under and look to instantly resell him. And you could do the same with the base icon SBC. As you can see here, his price went from 34k to 42k. People probably didn't know that his price had jumped up that much. And essentially what you could do is keep sniping that card and instantly selling him for, whatever the price may be. A really easy strategy to do, and I highly recommend that, you do that. So we can take another look here at the base icon pack. I believe it is right here. Now, this is obviously the big one, and this required 84, 85, 85, and an 86. Still pretty expensive, but it is what it is. So 85s, 86s, and a few 84s went up a lot. So we take a look at the 85s because there are 2 required squads of them. You'll notice that, the solutions are very similar. As you could see, the cards that were included, they did very well. If we take a look at Ziyech here, he went up quite a bit. Where is his price? So as you can see on the daily, he went up quite a bit. So I believe this was from Monday. So as you can see, look at that rise. So his price is 8.5K. Instantly, he goes up to like 13K. I can tell you not many people are expecting that, especially from an 85 at this stage. So what tends to happen is you'll see that, people will keep listing his price up for, 10K, whatever, undercutting. And what you can do is look to snipe, and then you instantly resell him. A really, really effective strategy. I tell you guys, it works all the time. It's ridiculous how much it works, and the same works with all the golds, all that, anything that's in solutions, really, really useful. And the same thing happened with El Arabi here being included in solutions. He has this big rise. Now this rise was always going to happen, but he's still in packs, which is crazy. And when he does leave packs, which is going to be today, if you guys are watching this then, you'll see that the card will go up even more. Now there is a second way that you guys can actually tell which cards are up the most, and it's by using the market tab and then the index, whatever. This is where you can see the highest, gainers or losers of the day. Now it's a little hard to look right now. I'm recording later at night, not at the time where the market had gone up. But essentially what you can do is you could come down here and you could see the cards that run the most. So when an SBC drops, let's say, tomorrow's freeze player SBC, what you can look to do is actually find the cards that ran the most, and then you can snipe them from this list. This is what I do all the time. Now some of the higher cards, you do have to keep in mind that the EA tax is greater. I love to do this with 82s and 83s, especially with like puzzles and stuff like that. It's a really, really easy method to do. But you'll see like big gains like this, not so much 18%, but sometimes you'll see 50, 75, 100% runners, and those are the best cards in my opinion where you can snipe and make good profit from. With that being said, that'll pretty much wrap up the video. Please remember, keeping the EA tax in mind, you definitely want to snipe a few hundred or a few K under the current price depending on what fodder you're getting at. But with that being said, that'll wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I'll answer as soon as I can. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and until next time, guys,